can ask, you can ask, you can ask. Got a couple problems, need help solve. Baby mama or daddy, unnecessary drama. You can ask, you can ask, you can ask. Just ask Ashlee.
What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Ask Ashlee here with another dope episode of Midday Juice. Happy Thursday. I am actually trying to tag some people. I had a few people that were like, sis, you got to tag me in this. So I'm trying to tag a couple folks. Ooh, bless me. Forgive me. But how y'all doing? Let me know that y'all are here. Drop your names, drop some crowns for me. Let me know that y'all are kicking it with me. I hope y'all having a happy Thursday. What's going on, Cass, baby? Hi, Cass, baby. As y'all are coming in, Brenda, hey, Brenda. As y'all are coming in, please go ahead and let me know that y'all are not only here. Hey, Anthony, but share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Greetings, Brandy. Share the video so that we all can have a wonderful parlaying time together. Okay, as we talk about some scrippers this beautiful Thursday, as we talk about a few scrippers. Okay, let's talk about a few scrippers and our friends who don't like to open their mouths about being scrippers at our husbands to be's festivities. Before we get into it, y'all know that as I'm going ahead and dropping all of this, y'all can go ahead and make sure y'all call in. The number's 513-873-7134. Trying to get one more person, sorry guys, who actually was like, girl, please tag me. And I don't even see her name popping up, so she might be SOL. Yep, she's SOL. Hopefully she'll get in here. Okay. So let me go ahead and share and post that. Wonderful. Okay, so as you guys know, I made a couple of announcements on Tuesday. Shout out to Queens Village. They are having the Queens Liberation this Saturday that I will be hosting. Grown folks only conversation about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. This is a Reclaiming Your Sex Story stage play, and it's a spoken word art stage play that is going to be put on again by the Queens Village of Cincinnati. So I'm really excited for them. Make sure that you guys go ahead and buy your tickets. That is going to be at queensliberation.eventbrite.com. And then, as always, you guys, every Monday at 7 o'clock, you got Monday Night Juice. So I want to make sure that you guys are participating in that. Okay, participating in that. Come out, come kick it. Watch the show. Let me know your thoughts. Hey, Miss Kelly, what's going on? Let me know your thoughts. I got my girl Stephanie Scales of Miss Plant Body. She's gonna be coming through, and she's really gonna be busting heads with a lot of gems, a lot of information. So there's that. Okay. Hey, Mama Ann. Hi, baby. I'm going to watch my mouth today just for you. Okay. So we are about to get into today's topic, but really, really quick, I also want to go ahead and just say, please, you guys go ahead and subscribe to the Cincinnati Hero. Your girl got her Ask Ashlee column in there, and this week will be the very first week that my column is seen in print. So please go ahead and subscribe and support the Cincinnati Herald. Okay. So let me pose my question. Are you going to let your bestie, your best friend, your closest friend, anybody that you personally know, be the stripper, the entertainment for your fiance's bachelor party? Is she the one that's allowed to drop it like it's hot? Can she jiggle and wiggle her cheeks in front of your man? Is that acceptable? Are you okay with that? And I want to really know. I really, really want to know. I want to get into it. I want to dive into it because we got a couple people. I had a couple people that come in and they was like, I got friends that are strippers. Like, yes, better my friend get that money than anybody else. You got a couple people that's just like, how did the stripper even come to this? Like, why is this even a problem? Because clearly somebody hired the stripper, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into that. Yeah, Miss Kelly said, no. She's not doing it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into this email again. As y'all coming in, share the video. Now, don't just be on here coming in, cackling and kicking it with me and y'all ain't share nothing. Okay. Share the video. I love y'all. All right. So dear Ask Ash. Okay. Listen to this. So I'm best friends with two other women. We've been tight since middle school. So 20 plus years of a pretty solid sisterhood. Well, one of us just recently got married to the love of her life. We're both happy for her, right? Okay, so my other best friend is a stripper, a very talented one at that. Sis does all the tricks. Okay. So my best friend that's a stripper performed at our best friend's husband's bachelor party. She said she didn't know whose party it was until she got there. She had already been paid half before she arrived. She performed, she got paid, she was out. The next day, we solely focused on only on our best friend, the bride. Nothing really happened, so we didn't think it was necessary to ruin her day with meaningless information. Well, let's fast forward to a month. The husband told her about the night, but he lied about most of what happened. He said our stripper bestie tried to come on to him the whole night. He kept pushing her off to one of his friends, but she was insistent upon performing for him. Now she won't talk to either of us. Yes, I knew about it, but nothing happened. So why crush her like that? We miss her. And I guess, well, for me, number one, was I wrong for not saying anything? And number two, we don't understand. We understand that that's her husband now, but we've been girls forever. You never turn your back on your girl. So who's really wrong here? Baby, I need y'all's answers. Who is really wrong? Who's the one that's at fault here? I need to know. Cass says if she's a lesbian stud, absolutely. Ryan said, man, soon as I saw her, I would have left. Party over. What's going on, Lee? Thanks for coming to kick it with us. So I want to know what y'all think. Who was wrong here? Was it the friends? Ashlee said, oh, I see. That's the story. Yes. So was it the friend? Because look, here's the thing. Do you believe the husband who waited a month to say something? Do you believe the best friends who's been your girl since day one? You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, and I've said this before. Know the people that you have in your life. Know the people around you. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's kind of like, you really can't put nothing past nobody. But know the people well enough to know. Like, nobody can come to me and say a certain thing that my friend or that one of my girls said to me, and I'd be like, what? No, you must have misheard or misread that text or whatever the case may be, because my homegirl wouldn't do that. So know the people that's around you, but who is in the wrong? I just really want to know who's in the wrong. I'm going to read a couple more of these comments. Cass says, if nothing happened, why did the husband feel the need to lie? I'm confused. Angelo says, make that money. Don't let it make you. Carmelita says, he was wrong for lying. Now there's distrust. Kelly says, unless the friends were there, they don't know what happened. The friends should have picked someone else. So here's the thing. One, when you are having a bachelor party or you throwing a bachelor party or a bachelorette party for somebody, you usually are the person that's in charge of that, right? They don't know what's going on. So I don't really think that the husband was wrong in terms of like him requesting the best friend. My problem is, baby, when you walked in, you knew and he knew. And nobody said anything. That's my issue. My issue ain't even that she showed up to be the stripper. My issue really ain't even that much that she continued on with her stripping like duties. That ain't even my issue either. It's the fact that nobody said anything to me. And now let me just say this to the best friend that emailed in. I get it. I get you not wanting to ruin her day. I really, really do. Especially if, as she said, nothing happened. I totally, totally, totally understand that. Especially if this is just her job, this is just her profession, this is what she does all the time. But me personally, I don't want my friends Cuda Cat in my husband to be's face. I don't want it grinding on his pants. I don't want those perky little titties up in his face either. I don't want that. That's not something that I would want. But I also ain't trying to let my homegirl miss out on no money. So you could have been the entertainment for somebody else the entire night. We don't know. But why keep that from me? Why not tell me this? And then we fast forward to a whole month later. Either he was giving the best friend an opportunity to say something, or he was feeling so guilty about whatever else he had going on that he was like, maybe I should beat them to the punch and say something. Or he was telling the truth. Now, that may very well be a thing. Let me see. Carmelita says, okay, he was wrong for lying. And then Marcia says, when the husband saw her, he should have told his boys. Absolutely. Both parties should have been like, wait, pause. Flag on the play. I know him. He know me. He's actually getting married to my best friend in the morning. This ain't gonna work. Or, do a private party in another room where he ain't seeing your cootie cat. Okay? Something. Julie says, I have a friend that was a dancer. She doesn't dance anymore, but she had a rule that if she saw her girl's best friend or husband walk in a club, she wouldn't perform that day. And everybody, look, to each his own. To each his own, okay? Everybody has the opportunity to make the decision that is best for them. I am not one to sit up here and pass judgment and say, don't make your money. And I'm not one to pass your judgment and say, don't have an amazing time at your bachelor party. My problem is that the lack of communication to someone who you both say that you love, who all three of you say that you love. Yes, it is a difficult conversation. Yes, it's probably going to make some people feel uncomfortable, depending on who it is, right? I have a friend. She just called me. Hopefully she's watching. She just called me and she said, is this about our friend? And I said, no, this is not about our friend. I don't even know these people. But she says, because I ain't got no problem with it. As a matter of fact, I don't even want nobody if it's not her for my fiance because he should get the best. So it really depends on who you are. Again, I'm not passing any judgments. My only problem is that you all did not communicate this. So now we have a situation where either y'all were telling the truth and nothing happened and it is what it is, or he is telling the truth and you were pressing up on her husband the night before she was getting married, and now we got some other issues. So let's fast forward. Now you all are not talking. Now she's not talking to y'all. She got her husband. She's still at home with her husband. You have no idea what's going on there either. She could be giving him the cold shoulder. He could be sleeping on the couch. She could have kicked him out. We have no idea, right? But now she's not talking to anybody. She's not wrong for that, especially if she's the type of person that really wasn't interested in that type of arrangement, right? Something that she wasn't really feeling like that. So give her some time. Give her a little bit of time, baby, to process this information. It's not to say that y'all's friendship is over. It's not to say that her marriage is over. But that's if this is not something that you would be comfortable with, baby, that is a slap in the face. That is a kick in the gut. That is a shocker. Give her time to process. And it may not make you feel good. It may make you feel very uncomfortable. You may be in a really dark place where you just like, I want my friend. We need to talk. I need answers. But that is not up to you. Give her some time to process. I don't even think that she's going to let all y'all go, honestly. I think she just need a little bit of time. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of time for people to process some stuff. Something that like that. Woo, child, something like that. Give her some time to process that information. Cass says if they've been best friends for 20 plus years, she knew that was the husband. She should have focused on the friends anyway and not been all over him. Even if his friends didn't know she was the bride's best friend, she could have focused on them. As a professional, you pivot and make it work regardless. Come on, pivot. You pivot and you make it work regardless. That's all I'm saying. Cass, I like that. Come on, pivot. Yes. If y'all like the show or y'all like what we talking about today, please make sure y'all share. Now, we need to get these views up so we can go ahead and get me on primetime TV, baby. Okay. Carmelita says, I know way too many dancers. I've paid them to do a private dances for my guy. Yes, shows go a little further than clubs, but communication is key. And that right there, Carmelita, is why I'm saying the problem is that nobody said anything. That's the problem. I don't think that the problem is that it happened. I think the problem is that nobody's saying anything. That's the number one problem. The second problem is that there are two different stories. So now, in addition to that, y'all ain't nobody said anything to me. Nobody's communicated. And now that it's out there and it's in the open and we're communicating about it, there are two versions of what happened. So who am I to believe? Am I to believe my homegirls of 20 years who are my best friends, my sisters who didn't open their mouths? Or am I to believe my husband who I just made a vow to be with for better or for worse, who is the love of my life and I love to death? Which one? Because now all of y'all got on my nerves. Everybody got on my nerves. And that is right there why Sister Soldier probably shut down and she ain't talking to nobody because she needs time to process. She needs time to process to figure out what is going on. Here's what I'm going to say. And I said this on Tuesday, and I'm going to say it again, and I'll say it every day that you need to hear it. Boundaries are important. Boundaries are mandatory. And sometimes if you do not make sure that your boundaries are respected and your boundaries are heard, then people will create their own boundaries or they will dismiss boundaries altogether. There is no way any of my friends, there's no way, whether they were strippers or not, that know me personally, that are like my homegirls, that are like my sisters, would have never in their mind, never in their right minds, felt like we're not going to share this with Ash because this is meaningless information. Meaningless to who? To who? To who and for what and why? That, no, I need to know this. And again, I mean, I respect strippers. I've been entertained by strippers myself. My homegirl threw her husband a birthday party, and there were several strippers there. I'm entertained by strippers. The fact that she's a stripper and the fact that she stripped there is not the biggest issue. Now, again, I would not personally want that, but it's the fact that you didn't tell me, and it's the fact that you probably know me well enough and you disrespected my boundary because I don't play about my man. Okay? And you probably know this because you've been my sister for 20 plus years, right? That's all I'm saying. Let's read a couple of these comments. April, she said, yes, ma'am. Ashley says, was the brother there? Ask him. And if his story sounds like the husband slapped the brother too, I know that's right. Marcia says, once she is settled in her feelings, the three of them should have a convo. The first question should be, why did you request her as a stripper? And again, Marcia, I'll say this, and that's a good point. But I will say this. When you are about to get married, or not even married, your friends want to do something for you. They want to throw you a celebratory party. They want to throw you a bachelor party, a bachelorette party. You don't always know the details, right? So his homeboys could have requested this agency or requested some strippers through whoever, and then, seen the pictures. Oh, we want that one, and that one. And then she showed up and none of them knew all of that. That's very, very possible. But the two of them knew each other. You knew that you were going to be standing up at my wedding tomorrow, and you knew that you had my friend's cootie cat possibly in your face, and then you was about to come and kiss me tomorrow. You knew that. Both of y'all knew that, right? So it's a really tough situation because, again, it's like, who do you believe? So the answer to your question, Miss Anonymous, is everybody was wrong. Everybody and their mama was wrong for not communicating. Everyone. You all should have communicated. That's it. That's it, and that's all. 2, do not sit up here and put your friend in a position where it's like, oh, you never turn your back on your girls for a man. Baby, that ain't just no man. That is her husband now. Okay? And there are certain boundaries that are in place when we talking about boyfriends and we talking about husbands. So give her a minute. Give her a minute to process. Give her a minute to be in her feelings. Give her a minute to find out the facts. And then you all can have a conversation and you can have your kumbaya moment and you can have your girl. But do not, by any circumstances, feel like it's going to go back to the way it was, because y'all going to have to work up to that. Because the reality is there was a form of trust that was broken when nobody said anything. And it ain't just on y'all, it's on him too. That's just the reality of it. I appreciate y'all for coming in and taking the time to come and kick it with me. Today was a doozy, but we like doozies here in the Ask Ashlee world. Please make sure y'all sharing this video, y'all liking this video, and let me know your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there are other portions or other segments of the show that you want to see or anything that you want me to add or include. I love you guys so much. I'm kicking it with Queens Village this weekend, so make sure that you guys are getting your tickets. Again, that link is queensliberation.eventbrite.com. And it's about sex. It's about reclaiming your sex story. It's about reclaiming who you are and your sexual desires. So no kids allowed, okay? Okay. Y'all know this is something that I probably really enjoy hosting, right? I do. Don't judge me. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Create y'all boundaries. Create your boundaries, stick to them, and make sure that the people around you are fully aware of what they are. Protect your peace, protect yourself. I love you, and I'll see you all next week.